welcome to Law Lingo. I'm Cole Larson, and with me today is Serge Ettinger. We're going to be talking about child support. So Serge, how is the amount of child support determined in Ontario?
Well, child support's governed by the federal child support guidelines and the Ontario child support tables. The amount of support that a parent can expect to pay to the custodial parent for child support is based upon the parent's gross annual income and the number of children that are entitled to child support.
Okay. How long can a parent usually expect to pay child support?
Well, under the Divorce Act, a child of the marriage is defined as a child who's under the age of 18 and is not withdrawn from the parental care or charge, or a child that's over the age of 18 and is not withdrawn from parental charge by reason of disability or other reason. So a parent can expect to pay child support at least until the child is 18 years of age, assuming they're still living with the custodial parent and have not moved out on their own and become financially independent. And possibly beyond the age of 18 if that child is still enrolled in full-time college or university.
Makes sense. Are there any exceptions to a parent paying the table amount for child support?
Yes, there are some exceptions outlined in the child support guidelines. However, these are fairly narrow and rarely granted by the courts. One exception is where the support payer earns more than $150,000 a year. The court does have jurisdiction to stray from the child support table amounts. Another exception is where the support payer cares for the child or children 40% or more of the time. When there is a shared custody or child care arrangement like this, the court does have jurisdiction, again, to stray from the table amount of child support. Another exception is where the support payer claims that paying the table amount of child support would cause an undue financial hardship. However, this is a very narrow exception and is a fairly difficult one for the support payer to establish at court.
Okay. Now what about with child expenses such as daycare and extracurricular activities? How is that split between the paying parents?
So the expenses you're referring to are what are known as special or extraordinary expenses, and they're governed under Section 7 of the child support guidelines. And these include things like dental or health expenses not covered by benefits, daycare or babysitting costs while the custodial parent is working or at school, and possibly extracurricular activities could be included as one of these expenses. These expenses are shared by the parents in proportion to their gross incomes. So for example, if one parent earns $100,000 a year and the other parent earns $50,000 a year, the parent with the higher income would pay approximately 2/3 of the cost of these expenses.
All right. And we'll finish up with one more question. Can child support be claimed as a tax deduction by the parent paying the support?
No, unlike spousal support, child support is not considered income in the hands of the parent receiving the child support, and it's not a tax deduction for the parent paying the child support.
All right, that's everything I have here. Thank you very much, Serge. I'm Cole Larson. That was Serge Ettinger, and thank you for watching Law Lingo.
We hope you have found Law Lingo to be interesting and informative. Please feel free to contact us at the number below.